Chances are, if you have stumbled upon this meditation, you don't need any convincing about the benefits of a physical practice. You're probably already in the habit of moving your body regularly. And that's what makes it the perfect opportunity to do a little habit stacking. We are going to stack your mental exercise on top of your physical exercise. And this actually ends up being a really successful for a lot of my clients because I think when we exercise, we're already in a very structured setting. We go to that place in our home or that place in our community where we're going to get shit done. We're not really getting interrupted by work. We're not getting interrupted by family members. Or if we are, we've dealt with that distraction in a way where we know this is our time. So, with that in mind, this meditation can be carried out anytime you are using a piece of cardio equipment. It was designed with a treadmill in mind, but you could totally do this for your elliptical, a rowing machine, a stationary bike, whatever your cup of tea is. Now, ideally, we want to work our way up to making this a practice that is equal in duration to our physical practice. So, in other words, if we're normally on the treadmill for 15 minutes, then we want to work our way up to using this mindfulness practice for 15 minutes. But oftentimes, if we try to just dive into the deep end right away, it can cause a lot of frustration, a lot of resistance, and that's not the goal. The goal is to make this something that you look forward to, that is going to ground you and create that calm within the chaos that you're likely striving for. So, in order to do that, we're going to start with just 5 minutes. And then maybe the next time you practice mindfulness with your cardio, we're going to increase it to 6 and then to 7 until you are feeling confident enough to make it last the entire duration of your cardio. Okay, enough of the setup. Let's dig in. If you're not already on your equipment, go ahead and get there and set things up like you normally would. But this time, instead of paying attention to background music or getting sucked into whatever's on the TV in front of us, keep your focus on your breathing. And really raise that awareness around any changes in the breath as you increase that pace on the treadmill. Let's take a few minutes just to see what that's like. Not a few minutes, a few moments. And you'll hear my voice again shortly. Good. Now, as we continue to bring mindfulness to the forefront of your workout today, just shift your awareness from your breath to your body as you're working it. Just acknowledging, maybe having a little bit of gratitude for the effort that's required as you adjust your incline or pace. Now we're going to shift our focus even deeper into the bodily sensations that we're experiencing, starting with your feet and working up through the legs, torso, shoulders, and neck until you reach the crown of your head. Now, in just a moment, I'll have you pause so you can scan again from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head, becoming aware of your body as you exercise at a pace that feels natural to you. Sometimes in these guided meditations, we, as the practitioner, sometimes we move too fast or too slow for what your nervous system requires today. So at this point, I'm going to invite you to hit pause as you become closely aware of what you're experiencing from your feet to your head. And I'll meet you back here in a sec. Now just acknowledge the effort that required. Did it feel challenging or easy as you scanned your body while moving? Is it challenging or easy? To determine if it is challenging or easy while your body is in motion. When we notice this level of detail, we can cultivate more of an appreciation for how hard our body is working and the level of effort required to carry out this activity that maybe we've taken for granted in the past. Because I think a lot of the time when we're in gym mode, we're like, all right, let's get in, get done, and move on. But instead, how does savoring these sensations feel? A lot of times my clients say that this brings a lot of satisfaction for what they've achieved. Maybe you agree, or maybe you've had a different experience. Honor that, whatever that is. And if your mind wandered at any time, remember that you always have the power to bring your attention back. If we start to drift off into thoughts, oh my God, did I get the groceries that I needed to make that dinner tonight? That kind of a thing. We can always come back and be like, okay, what do my feet feel like as I put one in front of the other? It feels firm, it feels quick, whatever that is. Now, if you would like to hit pause again, I invite you to do so until right before you're ready to wrap up today's exercise. All right, now that you're just about finished with your exercise today, let's take a moment to ground yourself and feel how your body is responding as you begin to cool down. And we'll close this practice by taking in one final big, deep breath in, expanding the lungs, breathing deep down into the belly. And once you feel like you can't inhale anymore, try to take in one more sip of air before you open mouth. Exhale it all out. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. I hope that you feel invigorated while having a slightly different perspective on how you show up for your exercise. And really, this is nothing fancy, right? Maybe you've actually been doing this intuitively in little moments in your exercise. That's great. Now, how do we anchor deeper into that practice so that you continue to feel fulfilled? If you'd like to learn more about how to integrate mindfulness into your day, like we did today, check out Mindful Minis. It is a personalized package designed with your lifestyle in mind. We start out in that first session by honing in on your challenges and what outcomes you'd really like to see out of your practice. And then we meet in small 30-minute sessions to work through meditation practices designed specifically for your nervous system and lifestyle. If you'd like to learn more, I'll leave the link in the notes section. Otherwise, you're welcome to reach out to me at Daniela at outlookgoodfeelgood.com with any questions you may have. Until next time, have a lovely rest of your day.